Good morning. Welcome to Talking Movies. I'm Spling. This week we're talking about a post-apocalyptic sci-fi action adventure, a Soviet Union crime drama thriller, and an offbeat comedy drama. While this is a new release film you wouldn't ordinarily hear about on Talking Movies, it's so good I thought I'd play devil's advocate and tell you about it anyway. It's Mad Max Fury Road. In a stark desert landscape where humanity is broken, two rebels just might be able to restore order. It's from director George Miller, director of the original Mad Max films, and whose most recent credits include Babe, Pig in the City, and Happy Feet. It stars Tom Hardy, Charlize Theron, and Nicholas Hoult. Mad Max Fury Road is high-octane adrenaline from start to finish, delivering cyberpunk wasteland tales in crates of bullets and composing a visually rich, cinematic epic by bludgeoning its audience in the face with a wild, violent, furious, majestic, and insanely cool escape. This is an epic film that packs a punch, grabbing you from the get-go and sinking its metal teeth into you like a rabid scrapyard dog. We're whipped from a nightmarish post-apocalyptic community to a high-speed cross-country chase where a band of innocents are being pursued by an evil tyrant. The film reinvents Mad Max as we know it, retaining the setting and spirit, but turning it into a world of its own instead of a recognizable future. While pyrotechnics and car stunts dominate, this is a provocative vision and artwork that will enthrall, frighten, and dazzle you. Performances are subtle and grow on you, along with the characters, and it features Hugh Keys-Byrne as Immortan Joe, who will undoubtedly become one of the greatest villains of cinema history. This is a loud and violent film that is not for everyone, but if you enjoyed the Mad Max films with Mel Gibson or own a Rammstein CD, this marvel will probably go down as your film of the year. I gave it a near-perfect 9 on the Splingometer. Then moving on to a film currently on circuit, Child 44. A disgraced member of the military police investigates a series of nasty child murders during the Stalin-era Soviet Union. It's from director Daniel Espinosa and stars Tom Hardy, Gary Oldman, Vincent Cassel, and Noomi Rapace. While it features a stellar cast, they're underplayed in this almost good crime thriller. We're intrigued by the story, which starts like a war drama, then morphs into a serial killer film before becoming akin to a man-on-the-run thriller. It's not really quite sure what it's after, at times feeling a bit like Valkyrie, then a bit like The X-Files, and then Citizen X. The performances stay true, but the muddled plotting overcomplicates and soft focuses a decent thriller desperately wanting to break out. Tom Hardy is great, and he's surrounded by an accomplished cast, yet it never really catches fire. The production values are solid, and they create an unforgiving USSR atmosphere, but it gets lost in the chunky middle and only really gets better towards the end, by which point it's overstayed its welcome. If you go in expecting a slow-burning mystery thriller like Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, you'll get more out of Child 44. It's lengthy, but has more pros than cons, which just tips the balance in its favor. I gave it a satisfactory 6 on the Splingometer. And finally, a new rental, Barefoot. The black sheep son of a wealthy family takes a young psychiatric patient home for his brother's wedding. It's from director Andrew Fleming. It stars Evan Rachel Wood, Scott Speedman, and J.K. Simmons. This is a curious and quirky road movie turned comedy drama escapade. We journey with a carefree bachelor whose community service connects him with an eccentric woman whose isolation from society creates a number of interesting scenarios. The film has a light romantic comedy bounce about it, yet that doesn't stop Evan Rachel Wood from shining in her role as a sweet and naive woman. While it feels a little contrived, it has a similar spirit to It's Kind of a Funny Story, which give it a little more wriggle room. It's not going to change your life, but it's fresh enough to distract as a reasonable rental. I gave it a satisfactory 6 on the Splingometer. So, just to wrap up, Mad Max Fury Road, a wild and relentless ride into a nightmarish world of dust and diesel, a near-perfect 9. Child 44, while long and indecisive, true performances and an intriguing story compel us to keep watching, a satisfactory 6. And then finally, Barefoot. You can enjoy an offbeat comedy with charming performances if you just roll with it. I gave it a satisfactory 6. For more movie reviews, interviews, and features, visit spling.co.za or spling.mobi on the go. And remember, don't wing it, spling.